Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2. We did some clearing out here in the last episode, which was kinda cool. I think we then are gonna be going on right here. We're gonna set it active and we are gonna rendezvous with a assistant walking on eggshells. That is how that quest is called. It's not that far away. Measly 60 meters. That's not that far. I was a little bit afraid of the freaking brute there. Okay. Holy man, I thought just a little fight and then it was actually a way tougher fight than I expected. I mean, we didn't die, obviously not. I'm too skilled to die, you know. No, I was actually not expecting them to be that tough. That they would take so many hits to go down. So I guess there's gonna be something to loot right there. But first things first. There is this here. Go down, go down. Alright, level up, nice. We are, as far as I know, except maybe, I think that has not changed with a patch. Okay, oh wait, anti-choice assistant, research assistant corps. This must be the research assistants you were sent to find, or what's left of them. The Gorvits were less than kind. It's probably best to check just in case. Search his pockets. You find a small device with no discernible function, as well as some scribbled notes. The notes indicate the man was trying to obtain an egg of some sort, and this base camp is far for the south. You jot down the coordinates. All right, nice. Okay, cool. Obtain the egg. Okay, will do. At one point, maybe now, maybe later. I don't know. But there's one thing we are gonna do first, and that is the wonderful looting. And we obviously gonna do some shooting too, right? That is what I reckon. That is what I guess. And that's gonna be the way up. It's a good thing that up there obviously are gonna be a couple of corpses which we have to loot. Plus there is, I think, the quest direction we need to take. Oh, little cutie, I'm sorry for you. I think there ain't no other game where I went through so much dung, actually. That's a first, I have to admit. I'm not proud, but what shall I do? Here we have an egg. Ah, well, good. Okay, nice. And we have something there. A card. Give me that. Gun. A Guthrie. Nice. Plus 1% damage. That's amazing, ain't it? Could I? No, there ain't no... In this game, there ain't no squeezing. That is totally fine. We have to loot anyways here and take this route this way. So to say. Got that. Scrap metal. Oh, hello. Shotgun. Right. That's on the other hand not... Yeah, we are not that... We are gonna now going here and then we are gonna take this way and then we are gonna be going to that location. Good. All, and we have a enemy down there, right? Nice. So it's gonna be, or it's not gonna be, it is quite a shooty episode today. Okay. You nasty shadow shooter. I don't know what type of damage this is. I just think it looks like a shadow. Okay, we are going. I don't know. I don't see.
I'm alive.
What keeps us in combat actually? Something down here? Ah, down there, right? Did I? Oh, yes. Alright, loot them first. And then we are gonna be looting the other guys, right? Whatever they were doing here, I don't care. I don't mind. Maybe they were just looting their scrap metal and stuff, I don't know. And as I said, not my business, right? They are dead bodies. That is for me personally the important thing. Got that. Got that and that. Maybe there are a few more enemies there, I do not know. We are going... Cool. So we did more scouting, more walking around. In the end, I ain't wanna go there. I wanna go that way, right? That is the plan. We are gonna take a quick look there. That is just on the way, which is so cool. So let's have
your lamps on me, Asa.
Just say whatever's going on in that rendered brain pan of yours.
I've got to ask, have you ever mistakenly referred to the Protectorate as the Directorate? Or the Directorate as the Protectorate?
No, never.
Not even once? Come on, sure you have. You can tell me.
Forget I asked.
Huh. Okay, first shrine, the Earth. Here you stand, dear subject, on the first steps of your journey, sorry. You are far from your destination, but your path is clear, and your resolve is unwavering. If the matriarch could open the heavens to humanity with the glorious gift of her skip drive, then surely you can walk her symbolic path without fear, take the briefest of moments, and reflect on the discovery of the skip drive. Internalize the surety it took for the matriarch to take her creation and use it to cast herself and the first crew into the void, knowing without doubt that the only acceptable outcome of the journey would be the creation of the most perfect societies, the Protectorate. Yeah, sure. That not at all sounds like propaganda, right? Not the slightest.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just stay with.
Got a live one.
Okay, oh man. Maybe I got here a second too early, because all of them were in battle. It might have been better if I would have come a second later when they were already after the battle. That's what I wanted to say. Cool, got all the loot. Go back there. I think there ain't no flowers to pick. And that is the way. Yeah, I lost track for a second. Oh boy, come on. Now we got them, right? I think I guess we can do some. I'm gonna loot first before I forget. I think we can do something against the cloaked enemies with the freaking mask, right? With which one you can see through walls and stuff. The thing is, I'm too lazy to switch all the time, if I'm utterly entirely honest. But I guess that could be helpful. That could be working out, I guess. So, enemies. I'm gonna use a grenade here for a change. Why not? The grenade did a few pieces of damage, not gonna not gonna comply. We had 28 anyways, now we have 27 left. That's enough. Okay, let's go through some dung. It's always cool, right? You never know, sometimes you even find big stuff in it. So we traded 1 grenade for 2. So in the end, +1. Good. And here's the second book, I guess. So let's have a look. Okay, second shrine, the void. Dear subject, you are now adrift in the darkness. Your path unseeable. Your fear understandable. But your feelings are an affront to the glory that is the matriarch's achievement. This is the shrine of the void. It represents the smallest reflection of the almost incalculable distance between the matriarch's departure from Earth and her arrival at the Arcadian system. The void was vast and unknowable, with dangers beyond your feeble imaginations. But how can you falter her, facing such a inadequate copy, when our beloved matriarch took her crew and the future of humanity through this darkness without hesitation? Do not falter. Instead, steel your heart with thoughts of what she trust her in her indomitable willpower, and you will surely find your way through to the final shrine. Take a brief moment to reflect on the incalculable effort the matriarch put into bringing your forefathers here to give them a better life free of tyranny. I'm glad for the offerings, you know, free loot. Who would complain about that, right? Poor salamanders, whoever took them down, it was not me. And me? No, just a loot. What or whoever killed him.
Can't say I'm too fond of that noise. We're meeting what's making it.
Oh, I'm beginning to understand. What she means. I was attracted by the detection thingies, you guys. Yes, sometimes. It's weird how my brain works, right? Nice.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
First killing, then looting, right? Shall we do that? From behind.
Just get the signal.
The turret, right? Alright, alright, alright.
In a hole, guy! Hold yourself. Feeling real vulnerable. Still here.
Oh boy, nice. Okay, then at least that region we have dealt with. Don't know how many enemies are still on the lower parts, or maybe we have just taken down all. That would have been utterly amazing. But as I said, I ain't really sure. No, okay. Sorry, I for a second thought that was actually glowing because it is something good to loot, you know? Sometimes I obviously get distracted by that. I'm sorry for that. Shock rod, always much appreciated. Always nice to loot some earrings, right? That. Yes, I set myself a bit on fire. That is totally me too. Kind of stupid, I know. But it is what it is. They are dead, okay. But I guess there's gonna be a way in, right? That's sealed, I see. Wait a tick. Obviously. Oh wait, okay. Got that, get that. Okay, I hope that I could squeeze through there. But no, that ain't the way. Although I bet, by the way, that is the way in, right? You're gonna be finding out. But maybe I'm just walking around, right? Yeah. Ah, boy, I for a second thought that I was very smart here. But there you see how smart I sometimes am. Very. I wonder, ain't there a dead body here? Ah, it's beneath, okay. Too bad. That is obviously too bad. +1 critical chance. That's nice, right? Totally did oversaw you. And then we actually have this. Okay, there ain't no enemies here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Guys, we are gonna clear out the rest there in the next episode tomorrow. And then we are gonna be going over here, right? But for now, you know it. I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed today's episode, then please give me a little tinsy thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next episode. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.